Hello everyone, welcome to Roma Theory, Bologna against Roma live watch along. I mean, you look at that lineup and you're definitely not confident, but what can you do? At the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not particularly worried because I'm not massively into this game, but at the same time, you see how many points your opponents have dropped and you're like, if we only get 3 points today, we can reopen the entire top four situation. Milan lost against Spezia. Atalanta lost against Salernitana. It's just everything could reopen up with a win today, but you look at the lineup and you're like, the manager and the players don't care about today. It's a hard game to predict because it's hard to think that Mourinho doesn't want to win today. You know, that's wrong to say. Obviously, he'd love to win, but you can also you could also say that ultimately he doesn't really care about this game because he wants to go all in Europa League. I kind of agree with him, but at the same time, I would love to win today because everything is reopened up with all of the lost points that our opponents have had this game week. So I think a win today would be perfect. It would be a perfect thing, but it's obviously going to be very hard to get it with the lineup that we have. Not trying to undermine anyone in that lineup today. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling for today? We've got this game and 3 more games to go in the league. Obviously, we've got the Europa League second leg semi-final on Thursday against Bayer Leverkusen, which, by the way, I believe drew 1-1. They played literally 1 hour ago. I believe the game ended 1-1. Xabi Alonso had a few substitutions, not much though. Diaby played, yeah, it ended 1-1 against Stuttgart, who was fighting to not get relegated. He changed a few things, but Diaby played, Frimpong played. The only one who didn't play was Wirtz, who came on from the bench. But yeah, look, I think before that game, we've got this game. And being an important game or being not an important game is obviously something to consider. But at the same time, this is something which I said yesterday in the match preview. A lot of Roma fans have travelled to this game. It's an away game. You know, summer is coming. It's the perfect season for away games. It's warm. School's about to end. Family trips. You know, it's great to have away days. And a lot of families have booked their ticket, booked their train tickets, and spent quite a lot of money to reach Bologna today and assist the game. So, as much as we could lose today, I don't want this to be a knackering. I want this to be, if we lose, a close game, and I want the players to have honoured the badge. Because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. And, you know, people buy train tickets to go to the stadium under a lot of sacrifices. So the most important thing today is that the players play honouring the badge. Then the result is maybe secondary today. However, as I just said, the fact that Milan lost and the fact that Atalanta lost have kind of reopened up everything. If we were to win today, I would not exclude us getting 5th. You know, the objective now, looking at the league, is not getting top 4. Because top 4, it's not going to happen. But the objective in the league right now is to get 5th, because if we get 5th, we get top 4, because Juventus is going to get penalised. The penalisation is going to come in these next couple of days. Juventus is going to get a 9-point penalty deduction again. And obviously, Juventus get penalised, everything gets shifted up by 1. So if we get 5th, we get 4th. So the objective is to get 5th, and I think it's very doable if we win today. It's very feasible if we were to win today, because I personally think Milan are entering a black hole. The fact that they lost yesterday is not a great thing. But we'll speak about Milan over the course of this live watch along, because as much as this is a Roma fan channel, Milan is probably our biggest opponent in this top 4 race. So I would like to share a few words on the Milan situation, the Champions League situation, and obviously the league situation as well. But ladies and gentlemen, look, we're coming towards the end of these live watch alongs. This is actually going to be, this is the second, no, I mean, not counting Europa League, this is the second to last Serie live watch along. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's coming to an end. The season is coming to an end. What a season it has been. Roller coaster of emotions. Therefore, if you haven't already, if you've been here since day one, fighting with the team, living these emotions as a group together, as this community together, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. So yeah, everyone smash the like button. It literally takes 2 seconds and it supports all of this community, which I've built from the bottom of my heart really much. So please do it. And also, you know, there are all of these live watch-alongs. Pop in the live chat your final score predictions and the players who you think will score today. Let me know some Roma players who will score today. We've got quite a few young boys starting today, which is interesting. Which is definitely it's definitely good, because I'm all up to experimenting with the youngies. I think our youth is incredible, and therefore sharing more time, exploring with more of these youths is very, very important. And I think a lot of them are starting today, and a lot of them could actually influence well today. Let's look at the lineup, shall we? In fact, yeah, let's start with ours and then we'll move on to theirs. So we've got Rui Patricio stayed at home. We mentioned this in the match preview. We've got Svilar in goal. Look, he didn't play much. He played this game and the Ludogorets game, which we lost 2-1, which was the first game in our Europa League campaign. He's not a great goalkeeper in a sense that he's very young. He's very unexperienced. He will have his time. He will have his chances. Up to now, he didn't have many chances, and which is one of the reasons why he's not amazing. But give him his chance, give him his time, and you know he's very, very young. He's like 21 years old. So yeah, he's starting today. A lot of responsibilities. I think the fact that we are starting with our second goalkeeper is the reason why we are starting with the majority of our biggest defense today. The only defender who's resting is Mancini. The others are all playing. Cristante is playing as a centre-back, Ibanez is playing, and Chilik is playing shifted back to the 3 defenders. We could have had rotations in defence, in a sense that we could have played Karamitsis in defence, we could have played a few youngsters in defence, but obviously the decision of playing the second goalkeeper means that the defensive section has to be more solid. Because if we get into this game with a second goalkeeper and secondary defenders too, it could end up as a catastrophe. So Mourinho kind of followed this tangible path. Let me choose the second goalkeeper, but let me put a solid defense in front of him so that we can avoid 7-1s, 6-1s. You know, I'm actually scared that this game could end 6-1, 7-1. I ain't gonna lie. Why do I say this? I say this because normally in one season, Roma normally loses one game and gets battered at least once per season. This season, it has yet to come. And I think you look at the team and this could be the game where it could happen. Kind of a Bodo Glimt style of game. Bologna are not a team that are going to sit around today. They're going to try and hurt us. But look, we've got a solid defense. I'm not too scared. I'm positive. I think we'll win. No, I don't think we'll win, but I'm going to say we'll win because you love to see it. So yeah, that's our defense. 4 midfielders, we've gone with Zalewski and Missori on the 2 fullbacks. Very interesting to see. Missori is obviously a youth player. Got promoted from the academy team, so very interesting to say. No pressure today. However you'll play, he will play. If you criticize him today, you've got no heart. Zalewski on the other side, rested 90 minutes against Bayer Leverkusen, so he's fresh for this game. He can bring that Spinazzola intensity. He's not been playing much lately, you know. Really not. So, yeah, I think it's his chance today. And then in the middle, Bove rests, Matic rests, everyone rests. We're starting with Kamara. This could be, realistically speaking, one of his last games with the Roma jersey, because I don't see him start in any other game other than this one. Yeah, maybe a few more league games if we were to completely forget about them, especially like the last game week. It could happen. But yeah, Kamara. Then we've got Tahirovic, another youth player. Therefore, we are up to 2 youth players this season. This game, Missori and Tahirovic. We've seen Tahirovic. It's not like Missori. We know how he plays. But it's his chance today. Bove rests. Yeah, we've got a lot of... I'm glad, however, because these players have been playing too much lately. We've played a rate of 2 games every 3 days. So I think it's fair that a lot of them needs to rest. And I know this is a game we have to win. We should try and win. But look, if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. I'm not massively into today. No, I shouldn't say this because I want to win today. Because if we win today, we can literally get Champions League via the league. But to win today, you need a lot of effort, and you need good chemistry, which much of these players don't have. And then up front, Pele rests, which is a surprise because I would have never said Pellegrini was to rest this game. Dybala obviously stayed in Rome, so we've got Solbakken and Gini starting from the first minute is definitely the surprise of the game, of the lineup. We've got a big game on Thursday, so starting him from the first minute means that Mourinho's confident and he wants to give him minutes and wants to prepare the rhythm for Thursday. So Gini starts next to Solbakken and Tammy rests up front and Belotti plays. Right, keep on sending the predictions in the chat. Keep sending predictions in the chat, and then we'll go through Bologna's lineup in a second because they've got a really good lineup. They're kind of one of those teams which this season it's been a good season, but they're normally one of those teams which are secondary teams. You're like, what did Bologna do? They're just to put it in simple words. They're one of those teams where this season I have probably watched the fewest amount of games. I don't remember watching any spectacular Bologna games. They've had a good campaign this season. I just don't even remember watching them much. Yeah, they're like there. They're in the sky, but we don't notice them. That's my vision of Bologna. But they've got a good team. You look at their attack. You look at their table positioning. They've got Skorupski in goal, ex-Roma goalkeeper, who against us normally turns into God. They're playing with a 4-2-3-1. They've got Cambiaso on loan from Juventus. Sousa, Bonifazi, and De Silvestri in defence. Not a great defence, but our attack is not amazing today. Their big defender is Posh, who's suspended for this game, which is good news for us. Their two defensive midfielders are Dominguez and Schouten. Schouten is a good one. Dominguez is good too. And then their attack is dangerous. Barrow, Ferguson, Orsolini, who's living a great moment, and Arnautovic up front. That's a great attack. That's my fear of this game ending 6-1, 7-1. That's where the fear starts. Arnautovic, Orsolini, Ferguson, and Barrow are very good. But in the bench, they've got Joshua Zirkzee, Bayern Munich Academy player. Other than that, they're not very good players. Oh yeah, they've got the Chilean midget, Medel. But yeah, he's on the bench. Thank God. He's normally an annoying bitch against us. Right, let's read some comments. Yeah, I can read your comments. Don't worry. Your thoughts on Roma Europa League? Bring the dream on. That's all I'll say. Dorbo is back. Dorbo is on the bench, but he's obviously coming from a broken ACL, so he's not ready for this game. Who should we play for the preseason? You mean like the summer preseason? I think it depends on who we buy. Who we buy in the preseason plays in the preseason, I guess. I mean, these players will play in the preseason as well. 2-1, Solbakken, both goals. 2-1, Solbakken, both goals. Oh, it's Solbakken. I would love for Belotti to score today. Time for him to wake up. Yeah. You know what? I think if there's anyone who scores today, it's either him or Gini. I don't see anybody else scoring other than them two. It happened against Udinese. Oh, you mean the battering? It did, actually. I forgot about that game. It was very, very, very towards the start of the season. I forgot about that. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, like, 7 goals, 6 goals. It normally happens, but this season But yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, we lost 4-0 to Udinese. We will have a lot of young players coming back from loan next season. Yeah, a lot of them we should try and sell, to be honest with you. Like Kluivert, we can kind of finalize a good transfer budget if we sell Kluivert, Carles Perez, Vinya, Shomurodov. If we sell these, we have a good initial budget. Zvilor. I'm feeling positive. Oh yeah. Buona festa alla mamma tutti. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. If there are any mothers here watching, yeah. Happy Mother's Day. 3-1 Bologna, 1-0 Roma, 3-1 Bologna. We're praying for a win. Since when have you been at Lupacchiotto? Since the day I was born, my friend. Why are the Roma fans one of the craziest and most loyal fans? That's what it is. That's what it means at the end of the day. Right. Game is about to start. We've got a few minutes before the game starts. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, please do it. Everyone in the stream, take 2 seconds to smash that like button. It would massively support me. Keep predictions going in the chat. Feel free to let me know more predictions, more players you think will score. I have a feeling that Milan and Lazio will bottle UCL. Well, Milan's definitely not getting UCL. Lazio can't bottle UCL. I would love to see it, but you look at their calendar and it's just not happening. Atalanta's bottled UCL. UCL, Napoli, Inter, and Lazio are getting UCL. Juventus is not getting UCL because they're getting penalized. And therefore, the fourth team which will get UCL will either be Roma or Milan. Atalanta bottled too many chances. I am sorry, but when you're not playing European tournaments, when you've got entire weeks to rest and you lose against Salernitana, that means you don't want Champions League football. So I am cutting Atalanta off. Even though Atalanta might have the easiest of calendars in these last remaining games, it just won't happen. It won't happen. It won't happen. You've got weeks to prepare for games, and then you lose today. You lose against Juventus. It's not happening. It's the fourth team which will get UCL is either us or Milan. And Milan, we'll speak about Milan in a second, because Milan are slowly entering a black hole. I ain't gonna lie. Right, their teams are on the pitch. I heard English clubs want Ibanez. Yeah, I think it depends on the offer. If we get a lot of money from it, I think it could fuel a big budget for our transfer window. I would keep Ibanez. I think Ibanez has got world class potentials. It's just his decision making which is poor. But obviously, if a 40 million offer comes from Newcastle, we can't say no to it. I'm the first one to say accept it. Right. Surprised that there isn't Bove on the pitch. I'm kind of surprised too, but it's kind of a deserved rest, I think. Mourinho and Thiago Motta. Picture. Jose's smile, Thiago Motta's smile. We've got the white kit. White kit galore. If we win UEL this season, is Scudetto our target next season? Yes. Yeah. On paper it is. But obviously to win the Scudetto, you need a great transfer window first of all. And the second thing you need is luck. Let's be honest with you. When somebody wins the league, unless you're Man City, you need luck. Napoli this season, great team, but they had a lot of luck this season. You know, they were season wonders. So you need luck. As much as you need talent, you need good players, you also need luck to win the league. And I'm the first one to say that. Because, you know, to win the league, it's a tournament of how many games? It's kind of it's a tournament which lasts, what, 9 months? So, yes, you need players, but you also need luck. You need luck on injuries. You need luck on just momentum. Right, the game is about to start. Ibanez might become like Antonio Rudiger. Oh, I would love Rudiger. You look at that game against Man City. Haaland didn't even touch the ball. I've seen videos on Instagram of how Rudiger was marking Haaland. He was breaking his balls apart. Rudiger is, I'll say it, I miss Rudiger even more than Salah. If right now I got the option to choose to bring either Salah or Rudiger back, I choose Rudiger. Imagine Smalling, Rudiger and Mancini. Oh my god. Right, game started. Please, if you're new to these live watch-alongs, please don't spoil the game. I am behind without a doubt because I'm using DAZN and it's not a satellite program. It's not a satellite platform. So I am behind. Please don't spoil it in the chat. And yeah, let's not spoil the game. Those fans definitely deserve a Scudetto. We do. Back here. Tahirovic, good fight from Tahirovic there. Keeps the ball. And wins a throw-in. Man City's going to win the Prem. I mean, you know, we're coming towards the end of the season. Man City's going to win the Prem. PSG's going to win the French League. Napoli won the Serie. Bayern Munich is going to win the Bundesliga. What else? Ooh, great move from Zalewski there. What else do we have? Oh, Feyenoord apparently are going to win the Eredivisie today. In fact, I think they won it. In fact, let's check. I would have loved to see Feyenoord bottle the league, but it's just not happening. Yeah, they're winning 3-0. They've won the league. Feyenoord won the league. La Roma sì, il Feyenoord. Oh. A huge club like Roma should destroy weak clubs like Bologna. Well, yeah, you look at the lineup and it's definitely not like that. I would take a 1-0 scrappy win today, as I've been taking and accepting these kind of wins for the entire season. Right, it's a throw into them. Oh, you look at that away end, and that is the reason why we have to try and not lose today. For all of those fans which have travelled, are going to work tomorrow, it's the reason why I don't want to lose today. To honour the badge and to honour the fans. Orsolini, he's got a great left foot, puts it in, Kamara heads it, and Misori heads it, and then that's a foul. No, referee continues. But I mean, speaking about Milan, because the question marks around Milan are very easy. They should never lose yesterday's game, for the big reason being that if you want to play UCL football next season, you cannot depend on winning the UCL, because you're not winning the UCL. And Milan know this. Man City is, even if they were to reach a final, which they're not, but Man City is going to beat them if they play them. Real Madrid is going to beat them if they play them. And at the back of everything, they're not even going to go through to the next round. Because Inter are they're probably the most on-form team one of the most on-form teams in Europe right now. Therefore, Milan is really risking not to get in that Champions League next season. It's a counter-attack for Bologna here. Arnautovic, Cristante, great tackle there. True centre-back vibes. That's the reason why. They should have... a team like Milan should never lose against Lo Spezia, sorry. Because you can't. If Milan don't get Champions League football, I'm not saying it's a revolution is going to happen, but we're close to a revolution. If Milan don't get Champions League football, the first thing which I think will happen is there are high chances of seeing Pioli sacked. Foul on Belotti. But I think that Milan right now are in a risky position, and I think obviously they're going to get out on Tuesday, and you know, football, everything happens in football. Inter Milan are just too good right now. They're also playing at home. It's a derby. They will feel the atmosphere. So Milan, I think after that UCL exit, could really enter a black hole. And we'll look at the calendar next. It's a free kick to us, by the way. So Bakken goes in. Bad free kick. Skorupski gets it. You look at their calendar, and it's not that great of a calendar. They are playing to be fair, Sampdoria at home, they're going to win. Sampdoria already relegated. Then they're playing Juventus away, and then they're playing Verona at home, which will want to save themselves, just like Lo Spezia were yesterday. And at the end of the season, these relegation teams become the devil's best friend. And we still need to face Lo Spezia in the last game week of the season. Hopefully they will already be saved from relegation when we'll play them, but you never know. Orsolini goes. It's a good tackle from Zalewski. Right, Bologna play with the ball here. Again, do Bologna really have an objective right now? They could still get Conference League, but it's hard because Fiorentina or Juventus, if they get penalised, will get Conference League. So I don't think Bologna massively need a win today, but obviously they won't lose. Belotti gets the ball. It's a counter-attack for us here. So Bakken gets pushed in the face. Went down too easy there. Yeah, it went down too easy. That's never a penalty. Yes, smash the like button, everyone. Please do it if you haven't already. Milan problem right now is their mentality. Yeah, and I think they are too dependent on some certain players, just like we are too. But Milan are too dependent on Leao. We are dependent on Dybala, but they are too dependent on Leao. And they're also very dependent on the Krunic-Benacer midfield duo. You know, Tonali is a completely different player when he's around Krunic and Benacer. Let's not talk about the transfer flop. 40 million for Charles de Ketelaere. 40 million for Charles de Ketelaere. And then we are the ones who get targeted for FFP. These guys spent 40 effing million on de Ketelaere. Can we believe this? Can we just take a few seconds to appreciate what they did? Missouri, not good marking there. Cristante, it's becoming more of a centre back, I'll tell you that. But yeah, marking has to be better there from Missouri, but who are we to criticise him? We cannot criticise him, even if he scores 3 on goals today. If they manage to go to UCL final, everything can happen. Absolutely. But I just think Man City are too good right now. Inter are good. And Inter could, because football is football. But Man City are just too good. Same with Real Madrid. The only way which I can see Inter win against Man City or Real Madrid is if they bring the game to penalties. But obviously then, penalties is not football anymore. Penalties is like, you go to the psychologist and you have a psychological test. That's what penalty is. Penalties is not football. Cross in, bad cross from Bologna. But yeah, same with us. If we go to the Europa League final and go to penalties, that's why I would rather lose on the pitch than lose in penalties. Penalties is not football. And that's kind of why, if we get to that final, I would rather face Seville than Juventus. Because if we face Juventus, we all know that Juventus and Roma play similar football today, nowadays. That game could easily go to penalties, and I cannot stand losing in penalties. I'd rather lose on the pitch. So I want Seville in the final, definitely not Juventus. And also, I kind of want Seville also because, I don't know, Seville are the masters of the Europa League, but I really couldn't care less. We're at that stage where we've beaten good teams. We can beat Seville just like Seville could beat us. It's a 50-50 game, just like every final is. But a question in the chat: Who would you rather face in the final if we reach that final? Seville or Juventus? Quick, short answer in the chat. Um, are you happy with the keeper we have, or should we bring a replacement? You mean Velar today or Rui Patricio? I think I think we need better goalkeepers. We need a better goalkeeper than Rui Patricio, and we need a better second goalkeeper than Zvelar. Zvelar can go third goalkeeper, or maybe go on loan, and then we can shift Rui Patricio to second, and then we have to buy a good goalkeeper. I would love Vicario, but apparently Vicario is going to Napoli. Obviously, Napoli now won the league, so they'll definitely attract big players. Right, Bologna playing with the ball. And Ndika will also be a great signing. Again, Ndika could happen. There are really good positive vibes around Ndika. Genie. Yeah, he really has to avoid injuries today. I think a little win today would have zero injuries. If we get out of this game with zero injuries, I think it would be a little dub. If we get Juventus, I think I'm going to jail. No, I don't want Juventus either. I don't want Juventus either because I've got Juventus friends. I don't have friends who support Seville. Therefore, if I lose against Juventus, you know how much they'll mock me for the entire summer? Are you telling me I have to enjoy the summer with Juventus friends teasing my ass because they beat us in a final? No, thank you. I'd rather Seville beat us than Juventus. Zaleski tries to cross. De Silvestri marks Sim Scouten. Orsolini, good defending from Ibanez there, but it's a foul. Sei Italiano, sì. Is that the Champions League and Premier League winning midfield Wijnaldum? What? Also, another thing, which I kind of realized 2 days ago, if we were to win Europa League, and that's a very big, that's a very big if statement. If we win Europa League, we are playing the winner of the Champions League in August in the Super Cup. Can we all prepare for a potential Haaland against Ibanez game? Like, I cannot wait. And then if we win the European Super Cup, we would play the Club World Cup against Brazilian teams, Egyptian teams, Moroccan teams. Who doesn't want that? Oh, come on. Imagine next season playing against Al Ahly in Egypt. Oh, yes, I want that. I want that. I truly want that. We gotta focus on Bayer Leverkusen first. You idiot. Never think about the future. Always think about the present. I was gonna say the past. I was like, no. Right, Bologna goal. Cross in. Ooh. Long cross. Cambiasso doesn't get it. And also, another thing about Seville. It's their tournament. You know, it's like if you face Real Madrid in the Champions League, it's a different universe, right? Um, Seville is kind of the same. Seville is like the symmetry of Seville is kind of like the symmetry of Real Madrid, and I know that. I know that Seville's mentality is Europa League, but let's not forget, deep down, if we face Seville in a potential final, we would face a team who is. Let me get it up. We would face a team whose 11th in the Spanish league. And I know when you speak about these games, league form rushes out of the window. But deep down, we would face a team who's a great team, but at the end of the day, they're 11th in the Spanish league. In the Spanish league, apart from Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid, who do they have? Like, just to give you a perspective, Rayo Vallecano, Osasuna, and Girona, they've got more points than Seville. You see, and I know, look, this is a wrong statement, because when you play a final, form goes out of the window. But we would still be facing a team who got 11th in the league. 11th in the league is like playing a final with, in the Serie, it's, who's 11th in the league? Bologna, you see? And I know Seville is better than Bologna, I'm not trying to compare the two, but yeah, never mind. Ooh, Churik. Good from Terovic there. Good block. Right, thrown to them. So have got some, yeah, I know they've got some great players. Barrow. Where Solini goes. He's got a great left foot. Morgan's left foot. Shoots. Save. Zvilor saved it. That's a win. Yeah, he's got a great shot, so we really have to keep him out. Right, Barrow takes this. Cross in, and Solbakken clears it away. Yeah, we're kind of crushed in defense. They've kind of hired their pressure and they're forcing us in defense. Ooh, we got intercepted. Genie, gets it to Belotti. Cross in. Ooh. Missouri tried a Totti selfie Derby goal there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, quite a lot of you in, so please, if you haven't already, smash that like button. If everyone in the stream can take 2 seconds to smash that juicy thumbs up, it would support me a lot, so please do it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Oh, it's a corner kick. Is it a corner kick? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is a corner kick. Ooh. Arnautovic. Solbakken. Hey, look at Arnautovic. He's playing WWE. Look at him push Solbakken away. I really cannot stand Solbakken. Sorry, no, poor Ola, no. Arnautovic, I meant. I cannot stand him. He's one of those players which I absolutely hate. Solbakken in. Terrible corner kick. Solbakken again. Crosses it again. Yes, Solbakken has to do something with his crosses. They are woeful. Zaleski, hey, that's a foul on Oh, you ref! You fucking idiot! How is that not a foul? That's a clear foul. I swear this is the same referee which refereed our game against Milan. It's him. It's him. I remember him. I was sitting 3 centimeters from the pitch. It was him. Skelton. Firmino leaves, will take the winner of Saudi League. I don't even know who the winner of the Saudi League manager is. That's how simple of an answer it is. Simon's most beloved fan isn't watching Simon's live stream. Who is the fan he's talking about? I know who you mean. Amanda. A man. Duh. Barrow wants to shoot. Genie's on him. Ooh, cross in. Terrible cross. Villar blocks it. Villar blocks it and dives on the floor. That's what you want to see. Summer plans, everyone? Where's everyone heading for the summer? You don't have much time to prepare it, to plan it. I actually believe I'm going to, because August is like family time, right? Family holiday time. I believe I am going to, with my family in August, to Jordan in the Middle East. I cannot wait. You know me, I love traveling, and it would be insane. Maybe I can film something there, who knows? He misses the foul by Milan on Ibanez when they scored. Yeah. Yeah, it's him. I remember it's him. He's a terrible referee. Atletico Madrid lose to already relegated Elche and hand over the second spot to Real Madrid. Fans are patient with that slow, boring football, but what you want today? I mean, the fact that these players even care about today is... No, I'm joking. They're professionals, but we're used to this. Roma plays like this every game. If you're not used to this... Oh, so back in... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my days! That was prime Bodo Glimt moves. So Belotti should have done better there, to be honest. He was definitely not expecting that shot. So back in is fast. That was prime... Oh my god, that was prime... That was prime Bodo Glimt Solbakken. Simon, can you do a British accent? Isn't this a British accent, even though I'm Italian? You mean like a Scouse accent? Scouse accent? Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. Oh, if we sign Mane this summer, you'll hear this every single week. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, just for your own information. Sadio, oh, tries a shot. Salmon, will you be watching the Asia Cup? I don't think I can watch it, in the sense that... I don't think they will show it. Is it like the European tournament, but Asia? Japan? Simon, you have to visit the ancient... Yes, that would be insane. Petra, the ancient city of Petra. Japan, South Korea, Australia, Iran, and many more teams will be participating. That's interesting. I don't know if I watch it though. Belotti fights. That's referee. Yes, that's a foul. How is that not a foul? Oh, he even tricked him. He went towards him and then he said, "Stand up." Look at this referee with his little tricks. Barrow. Oh no, he's got space there. Shoots. Chilik deflects it. So back in. La 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 la. La 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 la. Good. Bologna not doing much lately. We've been better than them, to be honest. La 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 la. Oh my god, Haaland scored again. It's insane. That guy's not a human. Can Roma win the game today? Looking at these first 27 minutes, I won't exclude it. We've definitely been better than them. I don't remember one good Bologna chance. We had a big chance a few minutes ago. If we can capitalize on chances created like the one created by Ola just now. Tammy has been a stinker this season, so his status this season, and it was quite bad compared to the previous season. Got any reason what we should do? I want to keep Tammy, but I know this statement will get a lot of hate. I want to keep him because I think next season he can explode. If we sign, shut the hell up, you nasty little chihuahua. If we buy more support around him, I think Tammy next season could be great. Unless we buy someone like Lukaku, which we've been linked with, I want to keep Tammy. Because it's hard to buy good strikers. And Tammy knows the environment around Roma now. And we know that he can. We know that he can do what he did last season. Simon Seville or Juve will achieve the Juve. Who I want or I think I will. I think Seville will, and I think I want Seville. I don't see Juventus winning in Spain, to be honest. No, I disagree. I disagree with that statement from Eddie. Lukaku is so good. You see, and this is the problem with the media. Lukaku has one bad season or a few bad games and he suddenly becomes a bad player. Lukaku is a great striker. If you look, he's been playing so well lately. If we have a striker like Lukaku, you know the amount of goals we'd score next season. He's good. He's inconsistent. I would definitely agree with that. But people can't say he's not good. Lukaku is a perfect striker. When it comes to physique, when it comes to... Even, to be fair, I also say this, accuracy of feet. I would love Lukaku. I understand people who don't, but I will definitely take Lukaku. Right, Cambiaso goes. 15 minutes to go till half time. Renatovich stops it. Oh, Cristante, look at him. Cross in. Villar blocks it. He could explode with Roma next season. I agree. I would love Lukaku, but I would rather take Garnacho. That's like saying, would you rather have That's like saying, would you rather have pizza night or vegetable soup night? Like, obviously, I take Garnacho, but you look at the values of the two players, you look at the age of the two players, you look at the prospect of the two players, and Garnacho could become the new Messi. Lukaku is almost done with his career. It's uncomparable. And plus, position-wise, it's also uncomparable. Garnacho's a winger, Lukaku's a striker, so I don't see that comparison. When will Smaldini be available? He is trying his best to be there on Thursday. However, it's very unlikely to see him on Thursday. Good interception by Zalewski in the meantime. But otherwise, he will definitely be back in a potential final, confirmed. If he's not back on Thursday, he could be back for Salernitana on Monday. But again, if we reach the final, would we risk him against Salernitana on Monday? I don't know. Corner kick for us. I would love to win today. I would absolutely love to win today. With the team we have, I would love it. Zalewski goes in. Skorupski gets it. What's your yes? Villar playing well. I agree. What's your thoughts on Zalewski's season? It's been an average season. I think he's been asked to play a bigger role in the defensive section than the attack this season, and that's not who he is. Let's not forget that he was born as a winger, so he needs to get adapted to playing more defensively. Other than that, it's not been a great season, but again, he's young. You can't really criticize his season. He's done what he had to do, in a sense that he can always be better, but he could also have played worse. But yeah, Zalewski's got a bright future in Roma. You said you will do a separate video on Greenwood to Roma. I believe everybody deserves a second. Yeah, question to everyone. Greenwood to Roma, yes or no? Wijnaldum shoots, deflection, corner kick. We're actually playing well, We're playing way better than Bologna. Yeah, I'm liking today, especially with the lineup we have. Yeah, everyone in the chat. Greenwood yes, Greenwood no. Oh, look at that away end. It's packed. It's full. Greenwood yes or Greenwood no? I'm mixed. I think if you opinionate your reason well, I would buy it. But it's one of those things where you have to be very careful with your details. Because it could easily influence the changing room. But with a manager like Mourinho, it could not happen. But when it comes to talent, he's amazing. And then the other question is, after 2 years break, basically, will he be the same player? It could be one of those signings which, if you buy, could be like a 50-50 hit or miss. You buy him and you've got one of the best next generation players in the world, or you buy him and he completely ruins your dressing room and you're back in a chaotic state. Kamara, great cross. Zalewski, good touch. Belotti, slips, fights. Oh, Belotti. Greenwood much better than Rashford. I mean, look, was better than Rashford, I agree. Right now, I don't know, because, I mean, nobody knows. Nobody knows if he'll ever be the same player he was before. I agree, Greenwood was better than Rashford, but the last time we've seen him play was 2 years ago. So a lot of time has gone by. Lukaku's a top striker, better than Abraham, and he's the victim of media hate. I swear I had literally the same message by another person 2 seconds ago. What the fuck? That's insane. Talk concerns and Axel Boryuk. Simon, which one do you prefer? Dzeko or Dzeko, without even a doubt. Dzeko was top 3 strikers in the history of Roma. I mean, he's the third player to have scored the most goals in the history of Roma. Dzeko is a very, 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 very underrated striker. And he still is. That performance on Tuesday against Milan truly shows that Dzeko is an incredible striker. Incredible. His posture. Oh my god. Simon, I love your stadium vlog and how you prepared for the stadium. Your emotion is so admirable, but I hope you don't fake it for views. No. Why would I? This is the club I love. This is the club I would die for. Greenwood is unnecessary, says Ernesto Martinez. Kobe Bryant was a rapist too. Okay, random. Oh yeah, with the Greenwood thing. Lukaku or Dzeko? Dzeko a few years ago, or you mean right now, or in their prime? In their prime, Dzeko. Dzeko was such an underrated manager. That's a push. But right now, I take I don't know. Right now, I take Lukaku, yes, because of age and because of fitness levels. But in their prime, I think Dzeko was better. Right, long throw for his Villar here. Scouten heads it. Zalewski heads it. Ibanez chips it to Genie. Stops it. Slips. Fights. Gets it back. Good. Tahirovic. Good. I'm liking these youngsters today. Ooh, good ball. Sobakin. Oh my god, Sobakin really. What did Sobakin take? Did he fill his body with steroids? I prefer Greenwood away from Roma. We have a lot of international support. Imagine the impact Greenwood would have in that. Villar should get more chances. I think people forgot he was great at Benfica. Good from Kamara there. Good. Kamara fights. Chelsea's going to have to unload a lot of players this summer. We should look into Pulisic, Ziyech, and Koulibaly. I would love all of them three, I'll be honest. I would love Koulibaly in defence. I think it would be amazing because he knows the Serie really well. Ziyech, I would love to increase that support for the attackers. Pulisic, I would love to bring that. I mean, Pulisic out of the three is probably the most unfit. But in terms of speed, really good player. Oh, we've got a here we go from Fabrizio Romano. Bayer Leverkusen are set to sign Alejandro Grimaldo on a free transfer from Benfica. He was one of our options, but apparently he's going to the team we're facing on Thursday. 78% possession to Bologna, 28 for them. Where did that statistic even come from? I've never seen Bologna even have a chance. Oh, it was possession, was it? Oh, yeah, it was. Good from Chris. Crisante's so good. He's such a good player. Ooh, bad ball from Belotti there. Gini wins it back. Tajovic. Ooh, risky. Gini. Arnautovic got injured. Have that, you stupid twat. Simon, have you considered going bold now? No, thanks. No, thanks. Ooh, oh, it's a foul. Ref. Come on, ref. Be serious now. Yellow card for Dominguez. Gini could have scored there. Right, we're 3 likes away from 40 likes. Please, if you haven't already, smash the like button. It would support me a lot, as I already say. And yeah, please do it. We're like 3 likes away from 40. Gini is a striker or a midfielder? Midfielder. Zalewski takes this. 2 minutes to go to halftime. Sobakin or Zalewski? I'd actually let Sobakin take this. He looks great today. Ooh. Not a bad free kick. That was a good free kick, you know. Kamara gets it. Tajovic. Belotti stops the ball. Fights. Belotti. His touches are so bad. It's his touches which make everything worse. Chilik. Good closure there. So back in man of the match up to now. What is SPQR? It's the code of the city of Rome. Barrow. Missori against him. It's gonna be half time now. One minute of added time. Throw in to us. I would love a Solbakken goal today. I think he really deserves it. Right, half time. Not a bad first half. I like it. I like it. Apparently, Arsenal are losing 1-0 to Brighton. I like it. I was not. I mean, Bologna didn't do anything, to be honest with you. A few little saves from Velar, but not much. We've done better. We've created the biggest chances, equal game. You can definitely tell that both teams don't really want this. In fact, I actually think it's going to be a draw at the end. But why not win it at the end of the day? Why not sneak a little goal? So yeah, I think Bologna don't necessarily are understanding that Conference League is impossible to reach. We, however, have to try and win this because if we win this, we would go same points as Milan. We would keep our distance from Atalanta, and we would also get closer to Lazio, and it would kind of reopen our top four situation. I would love a win today. That's my conclusion. Not much to say about this. Oh, sorry, the timer's still going. Not much to say about this. About this. About this first half. I think man of the match, Solbakken. His moves are really good today. He did a few moves which surprised me, to be honest with you. I wasn't really aware that Solbakken could actually do that. But yeah, he was good. Bad. Belotti was bad. But at the same time, I want to keep him on because I don't want to risk Tammy, so I'd keep him on. The youngies have been good. Tejic has been keeping his position really well. Misori's been keeping his position really well. He has to mark a very fast player. Barrow is a very fast player. Zvilor has done really well, to be honest with you. So the young players that are playing today have surprised me. They really have. And then we've got the basic players, such as Cristante. Cristante is so good. He is so good. I still need to understand how people think he's terrible. He is so good. He's such an important component to this team. He now looks like a centre back. He adapted to centre back 10 days ago. He now looks like prime Smalling. But yeah. Simon won this team only by free agents, by the way. James Rodriguez, Isco, Rabiot, Greenwood, Ceballos, FFP sanctions. Definitely not to James Rodriguez, definitely not to Isco. Rabiot I would love, but it's not coming. Greenwood, I don't know. Ceballos, no. 3 out of those 5 free agents are a no for me. Because, as I've said this many times, Roma is not a dustbin. James Rodriguez is a finished player. Isco is a finished player, and Ceballos, good player. I'm not necessarily a finished player, but average player. We are not a team which acts like a dustbin to other teams. It's not like, oh, let's get James Rodriguez, you know. No, James Rodriguez is a done player. Why would we buy him? He was good at Real Madrid 2 years. Then he stopped playing football. Even at Everton, he wasn't a great player. So, yeah. Other than that, there are a lot of interesting free agents. That, you know, competition is going to be high for a lot of them. Do Italians eat more fish or meat from cows, sheep, and goats? A fish doesn't come from cow, sheep, and goat, mate. Do Italians eat more fish or meat from cows, sheep, and goats? I eat both. I mean, I eat more meat because, yeah, I eat more meat than fish, but I eat fish. I eat everything. I like everything. Cristante was bad last 2 years. This year is a completely different player. Zvilor, a lot of praise from for Zvilor. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Not a bad first half. Any subs in the second half? Let's look at our bench. Let's look at our bench. Right, we've got Darboe, Faticanti, Matic, Falasca, Spinazzola, Volpato, Karamitsis, Abraham, Majrzak, Pellegrini, Del Bello, Mancini, Boer, and Bove. Interesting bench. I'd put Bove in this game. I think Bove can be the game changer in this one. Because Bologna look dead in the midfield. They look really like uncharged. I'd put Volpato and Bove in. I'd keep the young star trend going in this second half because I think they've been playing well and they know how to play well with each other because the chemistry around them is good. So I'd put these players in. Yeah, I would. At this point, Volpato would be better than Belotti. Would we do a question to everyone? Tammy in for Belotti. Would you do it? I want to see Pizzilli. Pizzilli's not. Pizzilli's not. He's not on the bench. There we go. She's here. Amanda's here with her typical negativity. If we finish 7th, we must forfeit Conference League. Why are we even thinking about 7th position when we're not even 7th? Yeah, that's my take. Alright, let's play a game. Let's play a game. Let's play a poll game, shall we? We've got, what, how many minutes? 10 minutes till the second half? Let's play a poll game. I am going to put... I'm going to end this poll. Right, poll game. Let's play this game. We have to construct the Serie team of the season. Oh, no, what's happening? We have to construct the Serie team of the season. And for every position, I'm going to put names of players who will get in there in the in the poll. And let's construct the Serie team of the season together. Right, let's end this poll. And let's start a poll. Goalkeeper. I'm gonna put Provedel in because he deserves it, even though he's a Lazio player. I'm going to put Maignan in. I'm gonna put Onana in. And I'm going to put Vicario in. Right. Vicario. Who is your goalkeeper team of the season? Poll is now live. Go vote it. And then we'll move on to the defense. We would be top 4 if we had strikers that could put the ball at the end of the net. Tammy in the late second half. Someone you say Roma is not a dustbin, but the owner... It's because of financial fair play. Will people understand this? Oh my lord. Right. Go. Vote. Right, we've got, Magnan's winning. 54%, 50% Maignan. Vicario second, interesting. You see, Vicario's one of those classic players who will never get a team of the season mention because he plays for Empoli. Had Vicario played for like Milan or Inter, Vicario would have been there. But it's going to be Maignan because he plays for a bigger team. So I think Magnan's getting it. Provedel last. Provedel 8%, Maignan 54%, Onana 20%, and Vicario 16%. Got to be Provedel, says Madi Akmuti. Right, let me know who you picked where in the chat, so that I know who picked who. Write it in the chat who you chose. Write in the chat who you picked. Right, Maignan wins. Let's end the poll. moving on to left wing back. I'm gonna put Teo in, Spina in. I am putting Di Marco in, and I'm going to put who can we put? Teo Hernandez, Spinazzola, Di Marco. Oh yeah, of course, Mario Rui. Yeah. Go. Left wing back. If I were to choose, I would go with Maignan. I think Maignan is the best goalkeeper in the world right now, so I would definitely go with him. Right. Obviously, try to keep it unbiased. I know all of us love Spinazzola, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's the team of the season member as a left wing back. Teo Hernandez is winning. 35% for Teo Hernandez, 40% for Teo Hernandez. Oh, look at that. Spina, Di Marco, and Mario Rui all have... Yeah, I agree. It's Teo Hernandez. He's insane. Di Marco's good, though. Spina and Mario Rui last. Right, I'm going to reach the 30 votes and then we'll end the poll, but I think Teo Hernandez is going to win. It's interesting to see who's last. Di Marco second, Mario Rui last, and Spina. Yeah, a lot of people saying Di Marco. That's interesting. Interesting. Right, yeah, Teo Hernandez won. Teo Hernandez won, but I only see Di Marco comments in the chat. But yeah, Teo Hernandez won. Right, centre backs. Centre backs. I know there are two centre backs, but we just do one. I'm going to put Smalling in. I'm going to put Kim in. I'm going to put... I'm going to put Danilo in because he's shown leadership and good this season. And I'm going to put Romagnoli in. I'm not putting Tomori. I think these players deserve it more. Who do Inter have? Yeah, go. Centre back. Well, I'll put these. I know there are other options which we could consider, but... I don't know. Yeah. Right, Tammy warming up, apparently. Smalling has to win here. I don't care if it's unbiased or not. Smalling wins here. I know Kim won the league, but Smalling's better. I love how Romagnoli and Danilo are not getting any votes. Kim Min-jae is good, but Smalling's done it. Bastoni, yeah, Bastoni's good, but Bastoni woke up 3 game weeks ago. Before these 3 game weeks, he wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. Inter weren't good enough. Right, Smalling wins. Smalling and then Kim. Yeah. I'll end the poll there. Smalling wins. Baschirotto. But again, he'll never get the mention because he plays for Lecce. Like, it's not gonna happen. FIFA works like that. So, yeah, Smalling wins, Kim second, and Danilo and Romagnoli get 0 votes. Romagnoli didn't belong. I mean, look, you gotta give credit to him. Lazio have got the 3rd best defense in Europe. So, as much as I hate the guy and would throw up on him, you have to put him in. And I think he could get a mention in the team of the season. Yeah, both centre-backs, Kim and Smalling. I agree. 1st and 2nd. Let's end the Kim Jong-un. Right, and then we move on to right wing back, where we have to put Di Lorenzo, who's gonna win. Great player. And then I think we have to put Calabria. And then I'm going to put Dumfries. I'll do it, yes. I'm not going to put Cuadrado. You know what? I'm going to put him, but I know he's not going to get it. I'm going to put Singo in. Because he's never going to get the mention, and he's probably going to get last in this poll because of where he plays. But I'm going to put him in. I'm thinking of somebody else which I'm missing. Yeah. Yeah, go on with this. I've put Singo because he's been playing well this season. Yeah, Di Lorenzo wins. Di Lorenzo has to win there. Right, teams are back on the pitch. Almost back on the pitch. We've got a few subs, I think. Calabria 0 votes. Interesting. Where do I see the options when you stutter thinking and typing stuff up? Telepathy. That's what it's called. Right, Di Lorenzo 64%. Santon. I'm surprised Calabria got less votes than Singo, to be honest. Right, again, let me know who you picked in the chat. Let me see if we've got a few subs. Everyone's back on. I don't think Belotti will get subbed off, to be honest. Tammy and Bove warming up. Yeah, Di Lorenzo wins. Di Lorenzo 60%, Dumfries 27%, and then we've got 10% Singo and 3% Calabria. Right, let's end it there. Right, let me put the timer back on, and then we'll continue the game during the game. So, right, ladies and gentlemen, and by the way, if you haven't already, please smash that like button. We're a few likes away from 50 likes. It would mean the world to me if we can hit it. So please smash it. Second half starts. We've done the right wing. Right, let's move. Let me know in the chat who you picked. Let's move on to Bologna. Start with intensity here. Misori is marking cross in, Terevich away. Right, midfield. Midfield, I'm gonna put Barella. This is like defensive midfield. Yeah, let's do defensive midfielder first. DCM. Defensive midfield. Def mid. I am putting Tonali in. Barella's more of a box-to-box, so we'll do it next. Tonali, yellow card for Mourinho. No. I'm going to put Matic in. I'm putting Ben Nasser in. And I think Mourinho got booked. Tonali, Matic, Ben Nasser and Lobotka. Lobotka, great season. Lobotka. There you go. Defensive midfielder. Pick it now. Arnautovic, Genie fights. Scouten. I hope Atalanta buys the blonde guys from Atalanta and Lecce. Hoyland and Hjolmund. Belotti did it very well. Udoge deserves a shout. Yes, Villar saves this one. Good save from Villar. Right, let's see. I actually think I'm gonna give it. If I were to vote, I'd give it to Lobotka. Leaving the kind of the bias out, I would put Lobotka. Lobotka this season is one of the reasons why Napoli won the league. Tonali's good. Maybe we should have put Tonali as a more box-to-box midfielder, but to be fair, he's a defensive midfielder too, so yeah. Matic. Lots of people say Matic. Orsolini. Cross in. Svilor blocks it. Good performance from Svilor. It's that performance he needed to boost his morale. Right, Matic. Matic wins. Yep, Matic wins. Let's end it. Okay, midfielder. Let's go box to box. Mid. Barella. And I think he'll definitely win this one because he's insane. Anguissa. I'm not giving Pellegrini a shout because he doesn't deserve it, and we gotta be serious here. Barella, Anguissa. Bologna Frey from the back here. Cristante not getting a mention. Yeah, but I think that overall there are more complete players. I love Cristante. Barella, Anguissa. To be fair, I'm not even going to put Milinkovic-Savic because he's had a terrible season. He's had a terrible season this season. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Barella, Anguissa. You know what? I'm going to give it to Cup Miners. Cup Miners deserves it. Even though Atalanta have been terrible this season. Cup Miners. I know he's not going to get the votes. And then I'm going to give it Rabiot. Thanks, Amanda. Rabiot, obviously Rabiot. How can I forget? There we go. Box-to-box midfielder poll is now live. Right, let's focus on the game in the meantime. Yeah, Lobotka had to be there. Lobotka was a great player. Foul on Tahirovic. Any news on the Juventus 9? It should happen in... last week, they had 30 days to confirm it. It's going to happen. It's basically confirmed. The Juventus is going to get penalised. They're probably going to get penalised, if not this week, next week. But it's going to happen. Zielinski, yeah, good. But I think these players have been better this season. Gini, good dribbles, gives the ball to Scouten, and then it's a throw-in to us. Right, let's see. Barella, 53%. Cup Miners, oh no, Cup Miners third. 27% say Rabiot, 13% to say Cup Miners, and 7% say Anguissa. Surprised. I think Anguissa is actually, after Barella, I think Anguissa is the best one. He makes himself so big on the pitch. But yeah, Barella is definitely the best one out of these. Oh, Chilik injured. Chilik injured. Holy cow. This is the problem when you play these games. I mean, he can walk, so it's nothing major. Mancini and Bovin. Is it a risk? I don't know. Chilik got injured, but he can walk. He's probably gonna be out for 1 week. 1 week, maybe 1 week and a half. But it's nothing major. He's walking fine. Right, bring the poll to 30 votes, and then we'll end it. So just have a few confirmations. Mancini in for Chilik. And Bove and Tamian. A lot of starting players in. Genie out and Bove in. Who needed that rest. He definitely didn't have 90 minutes in his legs. Belotti out for Tammy. It's the only negative note of today. It was a good game. We've kept the result good. Tammy got pushed. Tammy heads it. Wants Kamara. Right, Barella wins. Let's move on to the next poll. Barella won. Let me know who you voted in the chat. I'd rather have him on defense against Leverkusen. Maybe he's back. He didn't look that serious. He was walking fine. Maybe it's just a precaution little stop. I don't know. Let me know who you voted as when it comes to the box mid. Barella wins. Anguisse Rabiot second and Anguissa and Cup Miners tied. Right, moving on. Creative midfielder. Dybala. Di Maria. Luis Alberto. And then the last one, Dybala, Di Maria, Luis Alberto. I'm gonna give the last one to Zielinski. Tammy. Good touch on to Tahirovic. Zalewski. Dybala, Di Maria, Luis Alberto. I don't know Zielinski though. Doesn't convince me. Tammy changes side very well onto Missori. Yeah, Mkhitaryan, I agree. Better than Zielinski. Mkhitaryan. I can't spell his name, so just it's I've made a mistake, but who cares? There's an H missing somewhere. Zaleski in. Oh! Whew. I thought that was a goal. Dybala, Di Maria, Luis Alberto, and Mkhitaryan. There you go. Who's, in your opinion, who's the best all-time AS Roma manager? Capello. There are many. Mourinho's definitely up top. Tahirovic. We're playing better now. Cross in. Nobody touches it. No deflection. Dybala 75%, Di Maria 17%, Mkhitaryan 8%, and Luis Alberto 0%. Ooh, Bobby could have done better there. Can't lie. %67% say Dybala, 20% say Di Maria, 0% 0% says Luis Alberto, and 12% say Mkhitaryan. Right, bring it to 20 votes, 25 votes, and then we'll end it. Sorry, good stop. Goes, runs. Ooh, good ball. So back use it. So Bakken is on something today. I ain't gonna lie. Bove. We're playing way better than, but Bologna looks dead. Kamara, Tammy. Oh, yeah. If he had the balls, then he had to shoot that one. Right, Dybala wins. I'm going to give it one more minute and then I'll end the poll. And then we'll move on to the attack. I love how that 0% for Luis Alberto doesn't change. Ooh, that's a good pressure from Tammy. Then he slips. Oh, he sent him. He sent him abroad there. Right, yeah, let's end it. Dybala won. Dybala wins that one. And then, moving on to left wing. Kvara, Chkelia, Leao, Zaccagni, he's been good this season, and look, I'm going to give it to Lookman because he started the season off really, really well. So Lookman gets it for me. There you go. Go vote. Ooh. Tammy tries to change sign to Solbakken. Go on, Tammy. Bring us to the victory. $30 to go. Very, very, very balanced game. Is Totti bigger as a legend than Ferguson is for Man United? I'll be biased when I say it, but yes. Zalewski, good move. If we can win this game, lads, I would be very happy. Kamara's got space here. Go on. Kamara changes side. Misori crosses it in. Deflection. Good. Corner kick. Boga and Loriente deserves a mention. Boga, I don't like, and he didn't do anything this season. Loriente is good, but the only game I remember, obviously, is the one against us. As if things couldn't get any worse. That's the only really big game he had. Both games against us. So Bakken. Wide. Zalewski. Cross in. Kamara tries to shoot. Oh my god! Right. Kvaratskhelia wins that one. Leao's... What? Leao third? No, that can't be right. How is Leao third? How is Lookman better than Leao, ladies and gentlemen? Look at that pressure from Bove. Berardi's a right wing, so maybe I'll include him in the other poll. I don't get how Lookman has got more votes than Leao. Yeah, it could happen, Robin. It's going to happen. Juventus are going to get a 9-point deduction in a few days. So if we get fifth, we get Champions League football. Ibanez. It's a foul on Zaleski. Amrabat, yes. He was a good option. Right, Kvara wins that one. Kvara Dona. Right, Kvara wins that one. And Leao now has got more votes than Lookman. Still, Zakani 0 votes. How come you're so short? Because it's confirmed. It's basically it was on the news a few days ago. It's gonna happen. So back in we're dominating this game, right? We're gonna end it there. Kvaratskhelia wins that one. Moving on. Tahirovic to right wing. Corner kick for Roma again. Right wing. I'm gonna put cross in. Bove. Oh! That's a foul. I'm gonna put who the hell plays right wing? Right, let's put oh my god, Lozano. Then I'm gonna put you see, I'd put Chiesa in, but Chiesa's not the same player anymore. And this season he didn't really do much because of his injury. I'm looking at teams here. Who do Fiorentina have? Ikone. Right, I'm going to put Ikone. He's been good this season. Chiesa, fine. Let's put Chiesa in. Because I can't find any more. Lozano, Ikone, Chiesa. Tammy, good move. Berardi. There we go. That's not a great list, to be fair. I expected better right wingers, but that's my list as team of the season for right wing position. Simon always knows something we don't know. Scouting. Chiesa just, yeah, I agree. Tammy doing well this season, only goals doesn't count. Right, Berardi's winning this one. Interesting. How the hell? Lozano second. Chiesa third. Tammy goes. Good. Oh, that was a good idea. 20 minutes is a lot of time. If we can sneak a goal, all of us can party tonight. It's 36% say Berardi. Ooh, Lozano's winning. Oh, it's 33% say Lozano, 33% say Berardi. Who will get the lead? Who will get the lead? Who will get the lead? We need one more vote. Could change the entire situation. That vote can be you. Tajovic, great game. Great game. You got pushed. Oh, Lozano's winning now. Lozano's winning. Right, a few more votes and then we'll end it. Brighton 3, Arsenal 0 at the Emirates. What the hell? Zirkzee and Liko Yanis are getting subbed in. Chucky, El Chucky. I went in New York this March for a project, and I met these Mexican girls, and all they said to me for the entire week was, Chucky, no, El Chucky Lozano, El Chucky Lozano. Right. El Chucky Lozano, El Chucky Lozano. It's a close one. I can't end the poll right now because it's such a close one. Wait, Pellegrini got subbed in? Pellegrini got subbed in? Did I miss something? Lance, we can't end the poll. We need one more vote. We don't have a leader. Oh yeah. No! It's back. It's back equal. I can't end that until somebody wins. Pellegrini to take this. Pellegrini got subbed in. Pellegrini in. Ibanez got pushed. Right. Lozano wins that, but it's a very close one. That's probably the closest poll yet. 36 say Lozano, 32 say Berardi, 20 say Chiesa, and 12 say Icone. Right, moving on to striker. I mean, we all know who's gonna get it here. Obviously, Osimhen, because everybody's been shit other than Osimhen. Vlavic's been shit. Tammy's been terrible. Lukaku woke up 2 game weeks ago, so I'm not going to put him in. Osimhen, I'm going to put Højlund in. Even though he's not that great. Maybe Giroud. Yeah, I'll put Giroud in just because he's the best one out of all remaining ones. And I'm going to put Beto in. I'm just seeing if I'm missing somebody big. Immobile has been terrible. Yeah, that's it. I mean, if this is not 100% on Osimhen, I don't know where this generation of football is moving towards. Nzola, yeah, Nzola's good. Nzola, I would put Nzola in there, but yeah, maybe Nzola instead of Højlund. I don't know. That's my pick. How the hell is Osimhen not getting 100%? I don't get this. How is Højlund getting 20%? Dia, that's shit. That's good. Boulaye, Dia, et quoi? Il bomber di granata che se lo tocchi sicuramente non ti lascia mai ricordi. Yeah, I've missed a few players there. I've missed a few players. Zirkzee, counter-attack for Bologna here. Misori runs against Barrow. Zalewski stops it. What a terrible game this has been. Kamara stops it well. Lookman, I put Lookman in the left winger one. He actually got a few votes. Last minute goal, all of us naked. Yeah, 80% say Osimhen. I mean, I'm surprised it's not 100% to be honest. Barrow, ball is out. Right, Osimhen wins. Let's end it there. Right, now let's gonna do coach, manager of the season. Obviously, we all know who's gonna win. Spalletti. I'm gonna put Palladino in. I'm not gonna put Mourinho because in this is Serie related. We haven't done anything special in this Serie. If this was Europa League, obviously I'd put Mourinho in. Spalletti, Palladino. Zirkzee. Who do you put though? Spalletti, Palladino. You kind of have to put Sarri because no one was expecting Lazio in the Champions League, and I'm not saying they are going to get Champions League 100%, but as things stand, they are. And then I'm not going to put Inzaghi. No, Inzaghi doesn't deserve to be there. Inzaghi has to fight. He's forced with the team he has to compete with Napoli until the very last minute of the season. I don't care if he's woken up in these last few game weeks. Inzaghi is not getting in there. And not even Pioli. Spalletti, Palladino, Sarri. You know what? I'm gonna put Udinese's coach just because of how he started before the World Cup. And for a team like Udinese, it was very good. So I'm gonna put him in. Monza's manager I put in, Palladino. I'm gonna put Sotil just because the first round of the Serie before the World Cup, he was doing amazing. Matic and Tarovic out. Maybe Mourinho wants that goal now. No, Dionisi's shit. No, Dionisi, no. Dionisi's terrible. What has Dionisi done? Dionisi's just beaten us this season. Sassuolo are like 13th. That's not Sassuolo level. Right, let's see who wins. I actually feel like Palladino's gonna get a few votes here. Yeah, 0% for Sarri and 0% for Sotil. 67% say Spalletti and 33% say Palladino. Pellegrini. Ooh, that's a good ball. Oh, maybe, yeah, he has to do better there. A good ball from Pellegrini, that was. I'm not... Look, at the end of the day, with the lineup we've started in, I would take a draw. But at the same time, we never capitalize when we have chances to get higher positions. We never do it. Matic deflects it. Right, Spalletti wins this one. Right, let's continue with the polls. Best youngster of the season. Young star. Okay, I'm gonna put Bove. I'm gonna put... Oh my god, Tammy's touching something. Oh my god, Tammy's touching his dick. Tammy's injured. Tammy's injured. Oh no! No! Tammy's injured. Tammy's injured. Fucking hell, this is why we have to rest all of the players in this game. Bove, Baldanzi, yes. He's not asking for the substitution, so he's fine, I suppose. Bove, Baldanzi. I'm gonna put... How old is Dia? If Dia's young, I'm gonna put him in. Boulaye Dia. Nah, 26 years old now. Højlund, of course, Højlund. He's young, he's very young. Fourth young star. Fagioli, of course. Fagioli. There we go. All of our remaining games are against teams under top 10 apart from Fiorentina. Have you ever seen that man? Yeah, Montella. He used to play for Roma. He scored a hat-trick or even 4 goals when we beat Lazio 5-1. Yellow card for Orsolini, 10 minutes to go. We've got Juventus against Cremonese tonight. That's a dodgy one. Cremonese could pull a sneaky one. Juventus is going to rest everyone for Seville. Pellegrini in. What? I thought that was a goal. Fuck. Thought we scored there. Right, Bove wins this one. Højlund second, Fagioli third, and Baldanzi fourth. Mancini's bleeding, but he's a warrior. He's a warrior. Oh, how did Arsenal lose, though? They've bottled the league so badly. Tammy. Missori. Tammy. Right, let's continue with some polls. Bove wins that one. Hoyland second. Fagioli third. And Baldanzi last. Right, let's play this game now. I'm gonna name two players randomly, and you have to say who's the best one out of all of them. Who's the best one, or who you like better? Let's start with cross in. Let's start with this one. Let's start with this duo. What? Let's start with Bellingham or Musiala. Go. Missouri. Good game from him though. I'm liking how he played. Orsolini changes side. Musiala. People prefer Musiala. That's so interesting. I would have never said that. I think Bellingham's better. I like Musiala better, but I think Bellingham's better. Scouten, Barro, Mancini uses that physique. Right, Musiala wins that one. Surprised, shocked. Moving on. We'll do two more, then Pedri or Gavi. So Villar takes this one. 0-0. Still 0-0. We'll do AS Roma all time 11 in the next live watch along. We don't have time for it. We'll do it in the next one. We'll do Ronaldo, Messi as the last one. Foul on Zalewski. No, I like Gavi better. I don't agree. Pellegrini takes this one. Pellegrini goes in. Tammy heads it. Oh, shit. Someone on your O-level exam. No, I've got two more this week. I've got the hardest ones. I've got mechanics and maths. Pure 2 this week. And then I'm done. Then I'm done with the school year. Yeah, August. Well, I think Pedri wins that one. We'll wait a few more minutes. Terrible. Bologna played such a bad game today. Right, Pedro wins that one. Ultimate 1. Cristiano Messi. Let's do this. Let's do this. Throw into them. I think both teams settled with a draw today. Have to be honest with you. I'm not complaining. You look at their starting lineup, and I would have definitely said that loss was what was gonna happen. Obviously, now it's a fight between us, Milan, and Atalanta to get fifth because Juventus is going to get penalised. We didn't capitalise today. We are 2 points from Milan. Everything could happen, but I feel like the general vibes or that Europa League is the most important thing. Orsolini shoots, tries to shoot, wants to shoot. Thank God he shoots. Right, let's see who's winning it. Messi. Messi 58, Cristiano 42. I like Ronaldo better. I like Cristiano better. But again, I'd like to say Ronaldo and Messi rather than Ronaldo or Messi. If we score now, I'm gonna celebrate like we won the Europa League. Five minutes of added time. Yeah, we'll do the last poll. We'll do the last poll, Mbappe or Holland. I think Messi wins this one. Close, but Messi wins this one. And then the last poll of the day is this. Yellow card for Kamara. Foul on Dominguez. Who? Mbappe or Holland? I think this is going to be the closest one yet. I have a little feeling. Connection is not great. Is it better now? I think it is. I think it is better now, but yeah, I'm having some connection issues. Can't watch the game anymore. Right. Right, 50-50. It's a 50-50 battle between Haaland now tips it. What the hell? I can't watch the game anymore because the connection's broken. So, yeah. Full time's gonna come. Xerxes had a great chance. Yeah, I'm matchless. I'm not watching the game anymore. So keep me updated in the chat. I mean, we have like what, 20 seconds to go, something like that. Orsata es mierda. Ooh, man of the match, I'd say so back. I'm not gonna lie, for a match reaction, to be honest, can't be bothered. It was a terrible game. So yeah, we can all enjoy Juventus Cremonese tonight. Tomorrow is Monday, so we will slowly start preparing for the biggest game. A game which can mark history. 0-0. Look, do I really care about this? Yes, I cared because Milan and Atalanta bottled it. We're 2 points from Milan. Milan could enter a crisis. We just need to get that 5th position. If we get 5th position, it's like getting 4th because Juventus are going to get penalised, as I repeated many times. It's an understandable draw. The young stars played. We had a few injuries, which is the negative note. Tammy touched his muscle. And then Celik got subbed out for an injury, but they looked fine for Thursday. So yeah, I'm going to catch you tomorrow. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Click all of that down below. It supports me a lot. And I'm going to catch you very, very soon of the Cremonese tonight. Clip this. Cremonese is not going to lose. It's either going to draw or they're going to win. So yeah, catch you soon. Simon, out.